Should I book my exam to be a paper-based or Prometric center? Is it difficult to do it in paper or it's easier to do it in Prometric? And I have heard a lot of story about people going to Prometric center and they have glitch over their computer, they miss their chance to do the exam, or going to paper-based and flip the questions and fail the exam. Relax. I know in few hours you are going to book it, but let's try today to break it down and discuss about benefit and risks about each type of the exam and see how we can navigate through it. Let's start. This is Mohammed Musa from AFK Study Plan. As you know, registration is tomorrow. So we have two types of exam registration, as we said in the previous video. Please watch it if you didn't watch it. We have paper-based and we have Prometric. So we need to understand the difference between both and how we can get the maximum benefit of the exam format you are going to do and avoid the challenges, because honestly it's not up to you in most cases to pick, because usually you are going to be forced once you see the screen and you have very limited amount of time to pick which one. So today I will try to explain how to navigate through it, because if you are cornered in one type of exam and you would like the other one, let's see how we can deal with this. Okay, let's start with the paper-based first. So let's discuss the benefit of paper-based. First, and the most important one, is familiarity. Like, paper is easy for you, me, easy for you. I'm here speaking about like old dentists like myself. We have been studying with paper for a very long time. In paper-based, you have your pencil. They will give you pencil and like eraser so you can use. And this pencil, you can mark the keyword, which is like accept, not, which of the following is. When you see the period grading staging, you can mark like this cigarette, you can mark the HbA1c, which is easy. It comes natural during the stress of exam. When you do this, they will tell you nothing because you have two papers, one with the question, one with the sheet answer. So it's easier for me, easier for some of us to go through the paper. When you go Prometric, no, this question is over the screen. You don't have this paper to touch, to feel, because this is a feeling part. Okay, no technical glitch. You have the paper cannot like have this error while you are flipping the paper. So this is like a good side of the paper-based one, but we have another side which is might become challenging. Let's discuss it in next slide. But like, this is really nice because you can navigate through question easy. You don't need to click here or there. You just flip the paper and that's it. It's easy, super easy to deal with this format. This is the third one, like easier to go through the paper. Like, we can go from question 1, question 3, question 4. We don't need to drag the screen here and click here, click there. So this is the benefit of the paper-based. Paper is easy, you can handle it naturally, and you can mark the keyword, you can write the keyword, or you can mark the question to go back to it, and it's way easier, way natural. But at the same time, it comes with some challenges. And these challenges is very common, so please listen carefully if you would like to do the paper one. Manual answer filling. You have a paper which is having the answer. You are not going to submit the question answer in the question sheet. You have another paper, they call it bubble sheet, where you are going to mark the answer. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and A, B, C, D. So question 1, you answer A. So you should fill it immediately. Please, please, please do not fill it over the paper and say, yeah, later I will transfer it. We have tons of sad story about dentists who miss to just transfer the answer of last 10 question and they fail. I know one of those. She failed over 74. She didn't transfer the answer for the last 10 question. So please do not make the silly mistakes. I know in the exam, I'm not judging you. In the exam, we have this, like, you go in auto mode, like it's autopilot. It's like, I'm trying to explain a lot, but like in the exam, this is what happened even for me. Like, I know this is wrong, but I keep doing this. So try to make sure, since the question 1, you make the question, put the answer here. Make the question, put the answer here. Because this will save you time and make you feel easy. And like, sadly, sometimes you can flip the question. So you do, like, I know you can think, okay, I will do 10 questions and then transfer it to the bubble sheet. Yes, you can miss one. You can shift one. So in the between 31 to 39 or 40, you start 31 and you put 32 answer. And then you move. And then by question 40, you feel like, oh, I transfer all the answers. Where is the last one? So you need to go through the paper, erase everything, and transfer it again. So please pick it like immediately. Yes, this is really, really important. Okay. Limited availability. The paper-based center we have like here in Alberta, I realized this. They make it one time in Calgary, one time in Edmonton. In Toronto, I think because it's a big city, so they have Ottawa and Toronto and maybe like one other location, which is I think Hamilton, to have the exam, or London, Ontario, and they are flipping it. So we have in Canada maybe 9 or 8 center where you can do it. Like unlike Prometric, there is a lot of centers, and sometimes you have Prometric center in your city or the city next to you. Again, like Calgary and Edmonton, we can go through this one. So in paper-based, we have limited availability, and then you might be forced to go to Prometric. And in Prometric, we have a second step to book the center close to the exam. So this is, I can think about it as a challenge of this one. Also, for the challenges of AFK paper-based exam, missed answer, and this is really annoying because sometimes you can submit the paper without giving all the answers and you forgot about it. So you think, okay, I will answer this question later. You make a mark around it, and then at the end you are skimming the paper sheet like quickly because you have 1 minute, 2 minutes, and then you have like 42 question number 42, question number 74, and then your eye cannot catch it and you miss to transfer the answer. And this is why I'm telling you, please do it immediately. One last thing about this paper-based, which come as a good part and a bad part, how you are going to deal with it. When you look at the paper, you see one question and you read the question, you feel like I have no clue about this question, or I know it, but I'm missing the key word here. So your eye immediately jump to next question. This is easier in navigation, but sometimes come as a bad side because like jumping from one tree to other tree, your brain is not very focused around one question, and then you miss your focus over 2 questions. You are dividing your focus over 2 questions. So please, when you do it, have the bubble sheet over the question sheet. You see question number 2, pick B, put B, and then drag it down. 3, C, put C. 4, D, put D. So you are moving this 1, 1, 1, 1. So it's easier for you, and you make sure you are not missing everything. So paper-based, natural, there is no glitch. You can do it yourself, but please do not move the answer later, and make sure you are moving it in the correct place. Let's move to Prometric, which is not very familiar for everyone. So the Prometric, you are going to have one question at a time, and this is the maximum benefit of the Prometric one. So Prometric, I'm looking at the screen. I have one question. I can navigate from the down right side. I can go to the left side of the screen. I can click it to give me the 100 question. It will give me color. The question I did answer, it will give one color. The question I did mark, it will give a color. The question I didn't mark, it will give a different color. So just at a glance, you can look at the screen and see, I did answer those questions, I did miss this question. And this is really nice because your brain cannot jump from one question to another. So you make a mark for maybe like 30 seconds. I see a question now. I will put all my attention over this question for 30 seconds and then move to next question. And you are not missing the answer, because if you didn't answer, it will give you a pop-up. You didn't answer this question. Would you like to proceed? Yes, and then you proceed. So it's nice. This is the maximum like benefit or the maximum upside of the Prometric. Really, this is really amazing. Location, more testing centers, because like even sometimes in one city they book the Prometric in 2 different locations. So in big cities like Toronto or like Montreal, you can see in Montreal itself they are booking exam in 2 different locations, but again they are flipping according to the Prometric availability. But at the end of the day, I see the Prometric is coming more locations, but again they are changing it from one cycle to another. So last cycle there will less Prometric, more paper-based, but here we're discussing about like if you are cornered or you watching me after booking the exam. So I don't want to take you down. I'm trying to break it down for you to just to make yourself feeling easier. The second most feature like I love about this one, if you would like to submit, like here from the down right of the screen, you'll hit submit. It will tell you this question you didn't answer, go back and answer. And this is might be life-saving. If you fail for 2 marks, 3 marks, this might be a life-saving feature. So this is the one I really love about it. And this one question at a time. So this is really the benefit of the Prometric. But how about the challenges? The challenges of Prometric, first of all, is the technical issue. But to be completely transparent, this happened maybe few times with few students in the last maybe 3 years, not 3 cycles. And 6 cycles, last 6 cycles, they have little issue with this like technical glitch. Yes, it might happen with some of you, but mostly it will not happen. So please do not think about it because it's less frequently happen. Yes, you can hear some story about it, correct. But like again, the bad story transfer between us like very fast. Like we this one, that one. Yes, but this is not common. We hundred of dentists did the exam over the Prometric Center and AFK, ACJ, and the last one which is ASCII, and went completely fine. So please do not think about this one. Screen fatigue. You are going to look at the screen for a very long time. 2 hours, 30 minutes, 2 hours. So sometimes in the last 10 question, last 15 question, you feel like, oh, man, get rid of this. So if you are wearing eyeglasses, please have it with you. They can allow you to do it. If you would like to get this artificial tear over-the-counter tea drop, so you can have it with you even in the exam, you can use it. Yes, this is totally fine, but you just need to notify them. Like you go to the Prometric Center little early and say, okay, I have some eye problem, I have my eyeglasses here, and I have my teardrop, like I would like to use it during the exam. They will say nothing, you can totally do it. Finally is the book twice feature, and this is really annoying because once you book, you are going to book Prometric and then it will not tell you the center. So you need 6 to 8 weeks before the exam. NDB will send you a link. This link you're going to click, it will drag you to Prometric Center. In Prometric Center, you're going to go through the same agony again. You're going to wait in the waiting line, and then they will move you. You will put your address, and then they will suggest where you can do the exam. And then you need to call the Prometric Center to confirm your reservation. Why I'm speaking it in steps? Because this happened with me and for ACJ. I did receive ACJ is all Prometric. So, and then it was like here in Calgary, and then I called the center. She told me like I don't have your name. So I need to call NDB to confirm with them and call like think about all this hassle like 6 weeks before the exam. It was a nightmare for me. Even at a certain point, I was like, I let my wife deal with it. Like, please deal with this. I cannot handle this situation. And I need to go to them, give them my passport. But finally, I did finalize it. It did go through. So don't think about it. Yes. And even some of my friends, it didn't go through. They called NDB and they make extra seat for them to accommodate this problem. But the hassle is not very nice. So I'm here trying to give you all the thing up and down so you can make your informed consent decision about it. Hopefully this session was like quick and like informative for you. If you did book about it, please do not think this is good, this is bad. You think about benefit and risk. If you didn't book yet, yes, see both sides and then decide for it. But honestly, at the booking moment, you are going to book it, and then later we are going to discuss how to deal with paper-based or Prometric. Thank you for watching and good luck for everyone. Please let me know if you have any question about it so I can give you more help. See you soon.